Hello and welcome back. So after googling, it seems like this is just not gonna work, this whole battle, because apparently we're first of all underleveled, apparently, and we do not have a wish scroll or a wish spell, and we don't have spike traps, which apparently is another strategy that a lot of people use. And we have to take her out 3 more times in addition to this, and you cannot rest. So, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory that this is just not gonna work. So, we're gonna do a controversial thing, and we're just gonna get it over with. We're just gonna complete the game, and this is when you can leave a comment and say noob, but if I'm not gonna enjoy the game, I don't want to play it. So I just want to get it over with. Here we go.
I have gathered enough essence to deal with you.
So, oh, they can still kill me? Are you telling me that she's gonna kill me even in story mode? Seems appropriate for the circumstance. Or maybe we just take damage, but we don't die. Is that how it works? And she's just immune to everything?
You will fall yet.
I mean, even on story mode, it takes this long. And she healed. I think I made the right decision here. This would have been so miserable. Also, our summon is just over here not participating. Okay, here we go. Okay, take more essence. Okay. Well, we don't really need to heal, guys, but sure. Cryonax. And not only do we have to kill her 3 more times, we also have to kill these things. You know. Oh well, as long as no one's dying, it's fine. Yeah, it just seems unreasonable, and it seems very much not fun, basically. If it's gonna be that difficult. But you know, whatever. It's I don't know. It feels kind of cheap, but you know, I'm not in a good position here to finish this, so I guess it's a better option. You know, just imagine dealing with this, you know, and we're even running out of healing potions. And anytime we get somewhere, there's gonna be a character that, you know, we can't control, and then we can't make them drink the potions anyway. You know, it's just... there's just so many problems that I don't know really how to fix. It really is that thing, if you kind of need to... it's almost like you need a guide, it feels like. For some of this stuff, you know. To know what sort of spell protection, what is this, why does this have magic resistance, why doesn't this work, you know. You know, I had to Google so much of this to even know basic stuff, so... you know, I don't feel too bad about it. Although it is, you know... I guess it's just kind of the nature of, like, older games, I guess. More brutal. It's a bit more hardcore, you know? Okay. Okay, where is she even at right now? Okay, there we go. Okay, one more. Jesus, so much. Okay, here we go. Last one. And here's... oh. Yeah. Having to fight this would have been fun. Yeah, the more I go through this, the more I see how impossible this would have been. I mean, look at this. It's taking us not even... no damage? Really? Oh, there's finally some damage. Okay, there we go. Okay, is this gonna be the last one then?
You are stronger than even I imagined. Splendid. Your destiny versus mine. Let's finish this now, once and for all. To the victor go the spoils!
You know, and she still has minions like this. And she's uninjured at the moment. Barely injured. Yeah. There really was just no way. Do you agree? I mean, leave a comment if you agree with that. I don't see how I would have pulled myself out of this without reloading an old save and like grinding for like 10 or 20 more episodes or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm over it.
Enough, Amelasan. The gods have decreed this contest is over.
No! I am a god! This is not over until I say it is!
You are no god, priestess of Baal. You play with stolen energies that make you immortal, that give you great power. But that does not make you a god.
The false one has not won! I refuse to believe it! Oh, I would die first!
Oh, I think that's gonna happen.
But you cannot die, so long as the essences are within you. Even now, however, they struggle to flee from your weakened frame. You are defeated, and destiny belongs to the victor.
No! No! I will kill you all!
You will do nothing, Amelasan, but accept your fate.
Oh, there she goes.
The time that was mentioned has come, Godchild. There is a choice before you. You have prevailed against all that have assailed you, and now you must decide your fate.
Well, me and Aerie, we have a thing to take care of.
Only one other spawn of the dead god remains, the sibling who fought at your side. Her portion of the essence is not large, but she must make a choice.
Okay, Moen.
Do you intend to keep that essence, Godchild? Or will you surrender it to your elder sibling?
If I could have gotten rid of it voluntarily, I would have done it a long time ago. Take it, I don't want it, and I never wanted it.
As you wish, Imoen. So it is done. The only decision that remains, then, belongs to your sibling. The vast majority of the soul essences of the children of Baal, Lord of Murder, now belong to you, and you alone. You must now decide what to do with this power. Be wise. The choice is irrevocable.
What are my options?
First, you may choose to surrender that portion of the essence which remains with you. It shall be given to Amelasan, and her soul, with all the essence it contains, shall be destroyed.
Okay.
Surrendering the essence will allow the gods to remove its evil taint and hide it well within the halls of Mount Celestial, forever preventing it from soiling further souls. You, Baalspawn, would be made immortal, free to continue your life with a destiny of your own choosing. The manipulations of gods will no longer be your concern, and your soul will be untainted.
It's either that or become a god, basically.
Once Amelasan's soul is destroyed and the essence released, you may accept it into yourself if you want it, and the throne of Baal will be yours to command. You have fought against the taint of your father with great vigilance. It is most impressive. Impressive enough that I would be willing to remain by your side. The power you may claim will bring new enemies, and the attentions of evil gods such as Sirik, who usurped your sire's godly role by the edict of Al the Overfather. I will fight by your side and help you achieve whatever destiny awaits in the plains. Your future is unknown even to the gods, although it will certainly be a great one. The choice is difficult, but these are your two options, Valspawn. This is where your destiny is realized, and your future begins.
To become a power that would walk the plains at will. I cannot imagine facing such a choice myself. I do not envy you the task. Were the choice my own, however, I would not leave behind my beloved Maria and both my children forever. I could not endure it. And the thought of dealing with the evil taint as you do, no, it would not be for me.
No. Oh, say it is not so. We will no longer fight evil together. Oh, Boo will miss you. Forever shall we hang our heads in sadness, in remembrance of our great butt-kicking friend. Boo and I will say, we knew the hero, and people will of course not believe us, and maybe they will look at us more strangely than they do now. Or maybe not.
So, it's finally come down to this, has it? After all we've been through, right from Candlekeep and Baldur's Gate, through Irenicus and Bodhi and their plans. I wonder what Gorion would say now.
I miss you if you go. Who wouldn't want to see the plains? Who wouldn't want to see this through to the proper end?
It seems my promise to Gorion is at last at an end. It will be difficult to watch you move on to a higher state of being, if that is where you choose to go. But you hardly need my guidance any longer.
Oh, I knew this was coming. I knew this would happen. I suspected what your success would mean. But to have to face it now...
Okay, that's a bit of a problem. I didn't know that we would have to leave them behind. Couldn't we just go down to the planet again? I don't want to be without you either, you know. I don't want to... I mean, we put the baby in her. We can't just abandon it. Okay. Yeah, the kid thing is kind of messing this thing the whole thing up. If you have to accept the power and let me go, I suppose I can do that. I don't know if I could do the same. A child. What are these mortal concerns next to the power and responsibilities of an immortal? If I had the power of Baal, I could make sure you and our child are well looked after. I could even restore your wings. Why can't I just go down there then? Okay, enough strength for me and my baby. I can only tell you to do what you feel is right. I can accept what that means. Even if it means I must raise our child alone.
The time has come to make your choice, Valspawn. What is your wish?
Well... Oof. I mean... Couldn't we keep it and then... Is there no way to, like, interact with the mortals, or are you just like, forever stuck in like a different plane, and then that's it. Because I want the god power, but if that's just gonna... if it's just gonna mess up the whole thing with our companions and the kid, we could help the kid, but we cannot be there ourselves. It's a kind of a tough one. I don't know. Let's have a wholesome ending to this. Or I don't know. We went through all this bullshit because of these gods and all this shit. And we finally have time to rest. But we also have the opportunity to actually be immortal. Become a power of the plains, or become mortal. I mean, pros and cons. Pros, we're fucking immortal. Cons, we lose all our friends and the baby, and we're gonna have to deal with even more bullshit. Pros, we keep our friends, we keep the baby. Cons, we're gonna fucking die. Although this is a world of magic, and there may be other ways to extend life. No, we've traveled this far with our companions. We're gonna fucking stick by them. Fuck your fucking essence.
Then you shall begin life anew, mortal, without the taint of your sire upon your soul, and the essence of Baal shall forever be hidden. You have done well, and freedom shall be your reward.
So you're going to stay immortal? Wow, after all that, we're going to end up on the road again. Must feel good, though, to have your own future ahead of you again, though, no?
You stayed. Oh, my love. I'm so happy. We will have a life together, a good life. You, me, and the baby. You won't regret this. You won't, I swear.
Your decision has been made, godchild. Now the act must be carried out. Prepare yourself.
Okay, well, okay, here we go, cutscene. This fucking crazy bitch.
No! Damn you!
She's just gonna jump into the...
Too strong!
Yeah, I'm not sure that's gonna work, whatever she's trying to do. Okay. Well, it was either that or just become some immortal fucking guy sitting on a UFO in space.
Your divine essence slowly fades, and for a moment you feel empty, incomplete. It is frightening, but soon yields to a new sensation, one of hope. With your closest companions at your side, you are free to live out your mortal life, no longer a pawn of Baal's prophecy. The adventure draws to a close, but there will be more to come. Even as a mortal, you are to be looked upon in awe, and your power commands attention, both friendly and otherwise. Your life is yours, as are the trials to come. As years pass, tales of your exploits shall spread far and wide, and bards will sing your name along with heroes and villains of legend. Your life may be mortal, your time now finite, but the mark you have left upon the realms will endure.
Alright, that's what we picked. That's how it went. Would prove inseparable. Can we make this go faster? Okay. Their careers becoming secondary to the raising of their son, eventually a daughter. Their later years would hold one last great trek. However, as Ares still suffered the sadness from her time enslaved, they sought the Avariel, the winged elves was stolen. They discovered not only her people, but loving parents that had spent years searching for their lost child. Oh, that's good. With no more mystery or confusion to cloud their lives, it was there among the clouds that Aerie and Zombius would finally be married. Their union, it is said, was blessed by the visions of Eardri, Faina, and Bervin, Willed Wanderer both. The saga of the Ballspawn closed. Minsk fulfilled a long-promised oath. He returned to Rashemen, hoping to regale the Ice Dragon Berserker Lodge. His words were not needed. Every tavern had a bard singing of the valiant ranger. Eventually formed his own adventuring company, striking fear in hearts and faces of evil, until in his advancing age he again set across the realms and disappeared. And what of Boo? Well, what is Minsk without Boo? The two would never be separated, and some say they are still together. Amongst the stars where hamsters are giants. Okay. She had long stood in the shadow of Zombius, but she was her own person and would find her fate where she pleased. She returned to Candlekeep. Formidable skill in magic. It was smaller, blah blah blah. She did not stay long. Later she was seen in vaunted company. It's Kelburn, Blackstaff, and Elminster. Her influence grew over time. She may have founded a thieves guild that now operates all the way to Neverwinter. Okay. The events affected Jaira deeply. It was her duty to protect the greater balance of things, but in the years to come she found an increased portion of what fights occurring within her own mind. Witnessed a great change while in Zombius' company. She had become acutely aware of how fleeting life was and how the loss of those she held dear ate away at her thoughts. She would be known as a tireless champion of balance. She never stayed long in one place. She would cross the realms thrice over, but she never did return to Tethir or the Sword Coast. Keldorn. This marked the end of his active career. He retired to Efkatla, hoping to live in as much peace as he could. Years later, besieged by giants in his 60th winter, he and some knights held a strategic pass until the main blah blah blah. He won the day, but his wounds were severe, and he fell on the battlefield. Oh, he fucking died. Okay. Keldorn was gone from that day. Yeah. Okay, well, he died in a battle afterwards. Okay, well, that's it. Okay, well, if you've stuck with it this long, thank you so much for watching. Obviously, there's been a lot of frustration on the way. Overall, it's a bit of a mixed bag, you know, all the frustration, but then there's the cool story and the quests and the adventuring, but it's always broken up with extreme frustration at times. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, but here we are, we did it. And I mean, I knew it was probably going to be a little bit like that after playing the first game, and that was super frustrating. But, you know, yeah. But we did it. It's over. We have completed it, and I hope you have enjoyed some of it, even if it was just to laugh at my incompetence. You know, that's also allowed. Anyway, I hope you like and subscribe and check out other games. I am doing quite a lot, and, you know, there are games that are less frustrating than this one that I'm more competent at, so... But this was definitely a tough one to just get through, and we did have to use story mode twice to be able to do it, so... You know, and I do want to do Baldur's Gate 3, but I think I want to do some shorter games, so I think I'm going to jump back into some Resident Evil, some things like that, before we do anything long again. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next game. Bye bye.